If you're anything like me, you're sitting on the beach enjoying the sounds of the oceans, the seagulls, and the occasional banner plane. Yes, the banner plane sound is now fully associated with summer. Whenever you hear that, you can close your eyes and you kind of almost feel like the wind is rubbing against your face. But if you're anything like me, you're probably wondering to yourself, first of all, that thing is big. That banner, how do they even pick that thing up? Where do they do that at? And because I had those questions, I figured, let's get some answers. So today, we're with Cape May Aerial Advertising at their location in Cape May Courthouse to share with you everything that goes on to pick up those banner planes, from the actual physical banner plane itself to the area they do it, which is right behind me over here. So before we get started talking about all of this, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. A special thank you out to my patrons on patreon.com and our sponsors. If you want to support this channel and have your name at the end of the video, all you have to do is click the links in the description below. Anyway, let's get started. This video is sponsored by Petro Cohen. Were you injured on the job? Whether you're working the boardwalk, serving tables, or serving the public, did you know you have rights? Petro Cohen fights for workers just like you. Give them a call at 888-675-7607 or visit petrocohen.com to get the compensation that you deserve. I am here with Jeremy, the owner of Cape May Aerial Ads, to talk about, well, really everything you guys do here, because you've been doing this for how long now?
We've been in business now 5 years.
5 years now? So what got you into this?
Oh geez, long story short, my wife became a nurse. I put her to school. She got me a discovery flight. I got hooked on airplanes. They gave me my first job and I never looked back.
Never looked back. So I guess because these aircraft are very unique, was this what you kind of learned how to fly on first, or was this just...
In general, I learned how to fly in a tricycle geared airplane. But when I came here, I had to master this type of an aircraft. Not much difference, just more stick and rudder skills.
And today is a very busy day here. And so I figured we're gonna give you guys a quick little tour of one of the aircraft and then go downfield and really share with you the magic, and maybe later on, see if we can get a little tour inside of the hangar. There's a lot of cool stuff inside. So let's quickly go give you a quick little tour.
In our world, we call our planes a tractor in the sky, and they're workhorses, and they do one job, and that's tow banners. So what makes our planes really unique is all we have is wings, fabric, and fuel tanks. And below that is what we call a boom, and that's what we use to grapple the rope and pick the banner. Compared to other planes in the industry, they use a grappling hook that hangs off the tail of the airplane, causing the center of gravity to be more farther in the back of the plane. Ours is more center, so our planes stay level when we're flying.
Hey guys, it's Jack with Cape May Air Ads. I've been flying here for a couple months now, since June. Let me show you the plane. Basic engine, we hand prop to start. It's a tail wheel. Coming inside, we got basic instruments, throttle, in the back there, mixture. And then right here we have our rope to pull the boom down. So if we release the boom with the rope, come down here, and obviously when you're flying it will come down, and got the hook here. So this is when you snap, this comes down and catches the rope, and then there's a release inside. We could show you that after. This releases the rope, and then if you come inside here, you got a little release down in between your legs, and you pull that, and that releases that rope off the hook. And yeah, other than that, basic airplane. A lot of fun.
So one of the first things I wanted to go over, and one of the questions you guys had, is how big are these banners? And to be honest with you, there are many different sizes. Some of them are print. They actually have to make them, like in Florida. It takes a couple weeks, costs a lot of money. They make them. The other ones are the actual letters they just stitch together, which I found out are the actual original letters when like Paramount was running this thing, because these things are made to last. And so I've got 3 different variations of banners I want to share with you. One is just a regular banner itself. Another one is the printed one. The other one's a combination of both. But before we talk about lifting up the banners, let's actually share with you the banners, because there's many different kinds and they're stored right here. This is the shed, and there's a couple examples out in the field I'll share with you a little bit, but these are how big these banners are. Sometimes they're 30 feet long, like tall, by 70, sometimes they're 15, and they're different kind. Once again, you've got, these are the printed ones rolled up. These ones are the lettered ones. You can see they're actually labeled as well. The year, the kind they are. So the first one we're going over is the regular just banner you see, in which they literally stitch together all the different letters. You can see how they come together. And these get rolled up, and you can pretty much put anything on this one. This is Duffers. It's backwards, but it does say Duffers ice cream. And when they're getting ready to launch these, they flip it the other way and backwards. This has the weight on here. And it comes together to a point with a hook, and then this rope is actually the one that's currently lined up, and it goes all the way back to this hook, which I'll show you a little bit later. But it is very long. And for comparison, to give you an idea how big it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Joey's feet. So I think that means it's about 4.5 feet wide. I could probably double check with them. It's probably longer than that. But you can see this one. Duffield's ice cream. When it comes to like height, that's probably the smallest it goes. They only get bigger from there, like banners like this one. It's not fully rolled out right now because I actually have another one that's going to be going up in a second. But this is the Maurice Pierce one for Jersey Girl. I wish I could show you. I really don't have a comparison to show you how big it is. But like, it is, feels like this has got to be at least, gosh, 15, maybe 20 feet. And it is upside down, so when they pick it up and it turns, it'll be right side up. And it's made of 2 different types of material. I wish I could explain to you what this is, but think of it like the material you use in like lightweight rain jackets on one side and then mesh on the other. Because this one has another thing underneath of it with another message, but it's part of the Jersey Girl and it's printed on the other side. I can hear a banner playing in the background, so I'm gonna keep an eye out, but this one is not ready to be hooked up just yet. This one is the double combination. Okay, this is for Concord Cafe. You guys may recognize the logo a little bit with the umbrella here. And yeah, you know who that is. So this one is a combination. You can see that this one is the printed one. It's again, same kind of material. So like a rain jacket material, very tough. And then they double up the material at the end and they stitch together the other banners that you're used to. And once again, these things are massive. There's an arm comparison for you. So you got 3 different kinds once again. The regular banner, the printed banner, and then the combination of both. When it comes time to bring out these banners, they're rolled up on things like this, in which then they're rolled out, they're placed out, everything's good to go. And then when a banner comes in and it drops, someone goes down there, they retrieve said banner, they roll it up on, once again, these kind of things are just really like piping. See them right here, just regular piping. Roll them up and then they put them into storage. This is how it comes out of the hanger. And take it apart and roll it out, just tied together. This way it's easy to put away, and then when you're ready to use it again, you just pull it out and stretch it out. This one's a combination, just like Concord over there. You got in front the printed banner and then the regular banner in the back, lettered banner. And now you just spread it out. Hopefully this gives you a comparison how big these are. Oh, and you guys know this restaurant in Cape May. Let's see if you can guess it before it's fully rolled out. That's right. They've got some good food, I'll tell you that. That being said, down here, this is the actual rope that the banner will be attached to. They'll pull this out so it's straight, and they'll attach it to one of the lines that are currently on the ground over there, before then pulling it up and placing it on those poles. And like I mentioned before, this is that combination. You can see here the double stitching, so they can add the letters to it. And one thing that people don't realize about the pluses of doing the double is the fact that you could buy this one for your restaurant and kind of keep that going for many years. And then if you're running deals and specials, you could throw it on that side of the banner. So that way you only have to buy this once, and then you just keep updating it and paying the price for the additional letters or deals or whatever sale you have going on. And so right now we're going to share with you a banner plane dropping one of those banners. Then a team member is going to go down there, grab the banner, fold it up. He'll make a U-turn and then go grab another banner unless he needs some kind of fuel, in which then he'll have to go back, land, fuel up, take off, and then grab the banner. He's getting ready to drop this banner. See, he's gonna drop it right now. What is funny is the fact that no one talks about that those banners, the letter ones, actually make a sound, but you can't hear because they're so high up. It's a weird sound. It's kind of hard to hear on camera, but it's hard to describe. Just like a lot of cloth flopping in the air. And you can see down here, he's actually rolling up that other banner on that pole. I don't think people realize how difficult this is, because besides the wind, you have to worry about having to get that little rope with that hook, which makes it really hard.
One of the challenges when it comes to picking a banner is wind or the environment. And so when you're coming in to pick a banner, it's normal to miss, and it's not a bad thing. Missing a banner is part of the game, and when you do miss, you just kind of circle back around and try again. When you have weather and wind, it makes it more challenging, and so the opportunity to miss a banner happens more, and it's not a big deal, and so you just live to fight another day. Continuing the topic of wind and environment problems, if you look around the property, you'll see the tree lines and stuff, and what that does is kind of protects our field area from the winds, so we don't have to deal with any winds down low. Here you can tell we're calm, the wind's barely blowing, but once you get above tree line, you can see the wind is pushing the leaves around, which makes it really challenging for the pilots when they're trying to pick a banner, and especially when they have one, because they really toss that airplane around a little bit.
Oh, missed that one again. This wind is kind of crazy today. Underneath, you can see that hook. That is the hook they pick the banner up with. When they taxi and take off, that's pulled up. You can see that little string behind it. But he's gonna go around again. You can see Jeremy here getting ready to hook up another banner because we got 3 planes together. So he's gonna hook it up to, this is the big one here, the double. He's gonna hook it up, and then they'll run that all the way down to those poles down there. Right now we're actually waiting for this banner plane to drop its banner. You can see how it's all lined up. There's actually another plane behind this plane that's gonna pick up a banner as this one's being dropped. I apologize in advance if I'm not doing a good job getting the airplanes. They're going by so quickly in my zoom because it's so bright out, it's really hard to move. So another plane is actually coming right now. He's gonna drop his banner while he, all the way out there, is going to grab the next one. So gonna get a double shot for you. He's coming by. He's gonna drop his banner. Down that goes. You can see it flopping down. And we'll turn around, and he's gonna go ahead and grab that one. All right. Cheering you on, man. You got this. There it is. There it is. And here comes the banner. Here's the Maurice Piers one. Jersey Girl. And since that one just got picked up quickly, we got another plane going around real quickly. He's getting set up. Go for that hook. Ah, just missed it. There goes the Maurice Piers one that just took off for Jersey Girl. And as that one is going by, we've got another plane headed our way, straight ahead. Here comes another one. You see the hook down? It's rocking his wings because of that air changing. All right, I think he's got it. He got it. All right. So now that's this banner here. Get ready for it. That's right. It's going up. Duffers. There goes the banner plane with the Duffers. Gotta love Duffers, right? And then the last one, we got the double combination, the harder of them all. And so someone's lined up now. I gotta get out of the way. Coming in. All right, he grabbed it. Here comes the banner. Look at that. And it flips right over. I'll follow that line back. Guys are coming in for the day after flying for several hours. It's about 5 p.m. right now. What they'll do is they'll land over here for coming over here and fueling up for the night.
Well, there's the plane.
Moving this plane out of the way so the next plane can get fueled up. And every night they go back in the hangar. Whew, you don't realize how big these hangars are until you put a plane inside.
So this is our hangar. This is where all the activity happens. It's kind of dirty, so don't mind it too much. Starting over here, you know, the orange box, this is the dirtiest, it's mine. So it makes the most sense. Moving down here, we got some shop bikes that always kind of keep us happy, you know, some side projects to give us something to do. We got Mechanic Joe, who's a huge dog lover, so that's where all his dog treats are at. And Baker is somewhere around here who loves her treats. A couple airplanes. Back corner is a plane that we are currently rebuilding. And then we come over to this red beauty here. This is the first plane I ever flew as a commercial pilot, and I absolutely love this plane because it taught me, you know, everything I needed to know about stick and rudder skills, and it's gotten to me to where we're at today, flying the business. So it's kind of like full circle, keeping it as my memento plane. This plane, we call it 97 Baker, and hence my dog is named Baker. A few odds and ends here and there, stuff in the rafters is all just normal extra parts that you can never find. And so we like to keep a stockpile of good Piper parts so we're able to repair our planes when we have a chance to.
So there you guys go. Yeah, hopefully I answered some of those questions for you guys. I didn't realize how difficult it truly is. Between wind, the way that you have to grab it, all the things that go into it. I learned a lot, and hopefully you guys learned a lot. And I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. And if you guys ever have any kind of questions about anything that happens down here, I'll be happy to answer it for you. Just let me know in the comment section below. Once again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the beach.
Always a winner and always a prize. That's right, guys. Who's up? Who's next? Who's ready? We've got a winner every game. We've got a prize every single time. Always a winner and always a prize. That's right, guys. Who's up? Who's next? Who's ready to play? Who's going to be our next